I'm back at home and I like it. Those theme parks can go eat. Shh. Kids love them. But how many simulations can you go through? Universal Studios, all and the other one next to it. How many can you go through? Put on your 3D glasses. Sit in this thing while we shake you. Oh, cool. Do that again. Oh, cool. The kids love it. But me as a parent, or just, I don't know if some of this has to do with being an awake individual. It almost reminds me of getting back on and playing video games again. I just hit a point where I'm like too awake, too red pilled to see that. I'll tell you that. See my fingers? I'm gonna tell you that story in a minute. Yeah, that's a little electrical mishap a second ago, or a minute ago. Anyways, I just feel like when I do that stuff, like I'm with a bunch of zombies. Because you look around and you realize none of these people have a clue about anything. They're back just doing the old grind to everything. And I don't know. I mean, you got to go out and have fun sometimes. You got to go do stuff with your family, kids. You know, I get it. There's just something about the theme park. You know, you get there, got to go through a radiation detection machine. You know, make sure you're not carrying any weapons on the property. How are you guys gonna keep me safe if a gunman happen to get in here? Well, we'll just have you hodl in place. Now, I'd rather hodl at home some cryptos. I don't want to hodl over here. Hodl in place. No thanks. And then the next day, when you go back to the park, you got to go through the radiation machine again. Oh, and then when you get to the park, we need your effing fingerprints and facial scan now. That's a new one. So I got to get radiated to go through. I also have to give my fingerprints. And I've got to give a facial recognition picture, whatever. Well, we don't want anyone using your pass, sir. We don't want you handing your pass off to somebody else. What's the difference if I bought a pass and gave it to my friend to use because I've only been there twice for the whole year and I'm paying for a freaking season pass, right? Not that I would do that, but you know, in other words, is the fraud that bad? You know, fraudulent users that bad? Or is it just more and more and more and more from you we need? Next thing, they'll be taking blood samples. They'll be taking freaking DNA. Unbelievable. So, now that that's out of the way, I was, you know, and I got my little foot issue, you know. I walked around. We had a 2-day thing, Monday and Tuesday. Walk around all day Monday. By the end of the day, I'm like, my foot's not really feeling great right now. Back to the hotel. And, and the other thing. Forgot this. Once you're in the park, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. Welcome to the Hotel Orlando, California. Such a lovely place. Oh, you're hungry? What's that? You're hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Oh. How about a $15 hamburger? Nah, I think I'd rather have some fries. Okay, how about $8, please? I think I'll just get a large cheese pizza for my family and I. How much will that be? $32. $32. You could always leave if you don't like the price, sir. Yeah, let me go walk 5 miles to get out of the park. Take the boat. Oh, due to inclement weather, the boat's not running today. Now you gotta go even farther. Down the elevator, round the corner, wait for the bus transit to come pick you up, take you back to the hotel. Now that you're back at the hotel, get into your car and go somewhere else. They got you trapped in there like a herd of animals. And being wide awake, I can't help but to notice all of this and then add it all up. Well, if there's bad weather in Florida, you know, hurricane or tornado comes through or something, report any price gouging at gas stations and anywhere else during this time of, need. Okay. Hi, J4 here. I'd like to report a massive price gouging that's happening right now. Oh, where's that, sir? Universal Studios, Florida. What do you mean? I don't know, everything in the park is about 3 times what it should be, roughly. We get mad when they raise gas $1. Hey, it should be, you know, $3.25. You guys are charging $4.25 right now. How about raising it 3 times that amount? $3 gas is now, you know, $12. Now that's some price gouging. Nope. So you get price gouged to death, fingerprinted, facial recognition, wanded and or irradiated, if you will, to go through the park. Oh, you're staying for 2 days? 3 days? 4 days? Radiation. Radiation. Keep going. Radiation. We got to keep you safe. Another gun-free zone, if you will. So I wasn't already in a good mood after seeing all this pretty quickly. But then my foot started bothering me. So next day, it's raining and stuff. I'm like, I'm going to cut out early. Go sit back in the car. You guys have a good time. Kids, wife. You know, just text me, whatever. Let me know when you're almost back and whatever. We'll leave. So they did. And, you know, kids had a good time. But I remember going to Busch Gardens when I was younger. I remember going to Adventure Island when I was younger. I remember going to Disneyland when I was younger. Even Universal Studios when I was younger. And we didn't have to put up with that kind of crap. But now it's just normal. So when my kids and your kids who go do that and experience it, they won't even know as they get older. They're not going to even know that that's absurd and wrong. And maybe by then, they'll have people stripped down naked in front of each other, you know, to keep us safe. So, I was going to kind of get into the video, you know, like tell you what this video was really about. I was like, oh, I'll just let everybody know I'm, you know, the video's been a little sparse lately. And I had the, you know, money changers people over the weekend, then straight into Monday, Tuesday, had those 2 days off, went to Orlando to do that stuff. But it was still good. It was a good time with the family, you know, it's a good time, spend time with the family. But they don't see any of that stuff. They're not going to know, like, hey, that was wrong, or hey, what? Nope, completely normal. Unless the parent starts educating the kids. As you know, kid, when I was your age, we didn't have to do this stuff. And when my kids ask me why, it's not going to be, well, because there's bad people that want to hurt us. Oh, no, no, no. There's bad people who pretend that there's bad people that want to hurt us. And we got to put this crap up. Just like Michael Chertoff. Remember him? 9/11. He quits government, immediately goes into making X-ray scanner devices for billions of dollars in profit. Never looked back again. Never cared about government services or anything else. Once that happened, he got the contract. I'm out. Makes me wonder if the one I walked through yesterday, was one of his. Well, what's that? You had a CT scan recently, and you had that and an X-ray. Don't worry. You're going to stay at the park for 5 days? We're going to nail you for 5 more days in a row. So, yeah. Just wanted, maybe I'll just leave that as this video. But as far as my fingers go, my fingers hurt. What's that? My fingers hurt. Oh. Well, now your back's going to hurt because you just pulled landscape duty. Anyone else's fingers hurt? Oh, no, no, no. Happy Gilmore. Thank you very much. So my fingers. I had what we call the Apocalypse Trike, which is that little recumbent bike with the 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the back. Electric. I've had that for a while. And it needed to be charged, so I was getting ready to charge. And the negative, it's a 48 volt system. So negative, positive. And then I've got my charger. It's also negative, positive. Plug them in, it charges. Well, I wasn't quite looking. And I plugged the negative from the battery into the positive of the battery briefly. Didn't touch my hand. My hands are away from it. Just plugged them in. And it touched for a quick little psst, literally that fast. Psst, and it burned off the connector on one end. And just when it did that, though, because the connectors are inside, I guess it kind of shot out like a rocket, like a, smoke and fire. And it doesn't hurt at all. My fingers are totally fine, not burned. It's just the black, stuff that flies off of, the wiring and everything. So I'll go wash that off here shortly. Not hurting at all. It was like literally, bzz, Gone. I just barely touched it. Just, oh, that's nice. My fingers are black now. Doesn't hurt at all. But, yeah, so that's a little update. The state of America these days. Can't wait to drain this freaking swamp. And that was actually what this video was going to be about originally. Little thing I noticed when I was in my car. Trying to go to a particular website. I think it deserves its own video. So I'm going to do that next. Take care.